Welcome, everyone. For those of you who are here, you already know me. For those of you who are perhaps new, my name is Alicia Isaacs-Howes, and I want to thank you for following the invitation to join me today on 8/8. I'm sure many of you know a lot about astrologically what that means for us, so I'm not going to go into that, and I'm not an astrologer. But earlier this week, I had a vision, the memory of a vision come back to me. And it's something that I had a couple of years ago where I saw this amazing angel with the most glorious, enormous wings that were wrapped and just gently around the planet. And then I was zoomed into those wings, and what I saw instead of feathers were millions and millions of human faces. And I knew in that moment that we are the angel of world peace, that this is something that we bring through our embodiment, through our presence, through the light and the energy that we are, the way that we breathe, the way that we speak, the way that we talk and move and just be. And so that came back to me on Monday. And then I had a session with a client earlier this week, and she welcomed back a part of her from her childhood. And at the end of the session, I asked her how she felt, and she said, peaceful. And that's what often happens when we integrate, when we come into wholeness within ourselves. Peace is a natural consequence of that. And so the vision and then this particular client experience, just then on Thursday afternoon, it was like, bring people together, invite them who would like to bring themselves, their presence. And, we are all, there's a play on words here. The peace that we want for the world, or that is an undercurrent here already in the world, but is sometimes disguised and distorted and not as noticeable or recognizable as we would like. It actually comes from the pieces of us, Piece, the pieces of us coming into wholeness. And then we do that with each other. And then we connect into all that is. So with that, I'm getting information, just so you know. Sometimes I go, ooh, because I'm getting some information, and I can see that there's a sense of wanting to start with something that some of you are familiar with, some of you may not. But we're going to start here because it's a beautiful way to bring a piece of us that maybe is a little bit anxious or worried or just not in harmony with how we'd like to feel, to bring that more into our wholeness, to bring that more into integrity, which is really what wholeness is. And then we will go into a guided, it's not a meditation, transmission, but I'm not doing the transmission. We are doing it together, and there will be energies that come through, because what I'm getting is that each of you are a bridge for the heaven on earth that we are here to live and enjoy and create. So the way we're going to start is with something that I call the reroute, and it's 4 simple phrases that we're going to repeat. I will say them out loud, but you can put me on mute or turn off the volume if you just want to kind of go at your own rhythm. And the 4 phrases are: I come from love. I am love. I am already loved. I love the I am that I am. So I will be repeating those, and I invite you to do that out loud or silently. But before we start that, and it will be like a chant, a mantra that we will repeat for a while, I want you just to take a moment just to bring yourself into the present, just with your breath or whatever technique you prefer, to come into this here, this now. Just breathing in the present moment. Breathing out all that isn't right here, right now. And then bring into your awareness something. It could be a thought, a situation, a relationship, where you're experiencing something that doesn't feel like peace. It might be worry, a fear, some kind of concern. And if it's not something for you personally, that's wonderful that you don't have that. So just stretch out and into the world at large, a situation, a circumstance that you find concerning or troubling or unsettling. And we're not going to stay with this, but I want you to just notice as you bring this into your awareness, how you feel. Just notice the sensations in your body, perhaps some thoughts that get triggered. And just notice what it is that you don't want to feel, that doesn't feel comfortable, that doesn't feel peaceful. We're not energizing this, in case any of you are thinking, oh, what you're doing is bringing your awareness, the light of your awareness, onto this energy, this ripple, so that you can shine your light on it. And what happens when you walk into a dark room and turn the light on? The light dissipates. It's almost like it gently ushers the lower frequencies away. And just your energy, your presence, your awareness is enough to transmute, transform these energies. So we're only going to do this for a few minutes, and then we'll move into the transmission itself. And they're just taking me back to the vision of the Angel of World Peace. Each of these human faces that I saw on the wings, they were there because they were tending to their own vibration. They were either maintaining it or raising it through the things that brought them sweetness, joy, delight, peace. And so what we're doing here is we're just raising our vibration. And I know it might sound like we're going with something that doesn't feel very good, but we're bringing the light in there. Okay. So just gently returning your attention to the thing that's bothering you, troubles you, upsets you in some way. And then just repeat at your own rhythm. I come from love. I am love. I am already loved. I love the I am that I am. I come from love. I am love. I am already loved. I love the I am that I am. I come from love. I am love. I am already loved. I love the I am that I am. I come from love. I am love. I am already loved. I love the I am that I am. I come from love. I am love. I am already loved. I love the I am that I am. I come from love. I am love. I am already loved. I love the I am that I am. Just imagine the love that you are, just shining down onto whatever that sensation, that feeling, that concern, that situation or relationship is. And it just pours in and ripples out, dissipating whatever is ready to be transmuted, transformed in this moment, and can continue well after this time together. Just allowing yourself to feel that beautiful frequency. I'm seeing a golden light that is coming from above with all the celestial alignments that are here today, and just pouring in through your crown chakra and all the way through your entire energy body, all the way down to the earth star chakra beneath your feet, and then down, down, down into the center of Mother Earth, this planet that you chose to be on at this time. If you are here at this time, you chose this time, this remembering, this era of great transformation, where love can flow more clearly, the oneness that we are is more recognizable and known, and where the understanding that we are all pieces of the divine, that we are all aspects of divine source intelligence is a known, is a fact, just is. And the way that we move through the world, the way that we connect with others, the way that we connect with ourselves inside comes from that recognition that we are a part of the divine source intelligence. We are not separate or can never be separated from it. And that when we come together in our individual aspects, there is an opportunity for a greater coherence of this remembering, this love, this peace to flow, not just through us, but through and around and in the entire planet. So let's just take a moment to bring your awareness into the time and space, the physical body that you're in right now. And then tune into that intelligence inside your heart, the inner guidance, the wisdom, the desires. The part of you that brings forwards what it is that you would like or love to experience next as a way to express your mission on this planet. And imagine that beautiful golden light that's still pouring through your chakra and through your entire energy system, just beginning to fill your heart space, blessing, anointing. And imagine a beautiful sphere of light inside your heart that is becoming brighter and pulsing more strongly with this beautiful golden light that is pure source, divine energy. And allow this sphere, perhaps you might notice it as a warmth, maybe a slight pressure or something that's building inside. Just imagine it now, just expanding, beginning to brighten. The gold is shimmering, and it cannot help but radiate out from this sphere until this sphere can no longer fit within your heart. It gently just moves out in front of your heart center. So it's about maybe 18 inches, 2 feet, maybe more in front of you. And with every breath, with every inhale and exhale, you notice that this sphere continues to expand. And just be with your breath, the golden light that's moving through you and into this sphere as it continues to expand, pulsing, perhaps beginning to spin a little in its orbit. And I want you to imagine that each of these spheres, they're quite large now. Mine is it's maybe 6 feet across, 5.5, 6 feet across. And yours can be whatever size it is. Imagine that right now you notice those around you who have gathered here today in a circle with our beautiful spheres of golden light out in front of us. And invite you to witness as these spheres of golden light all move towards the center of our circle. They're just gently floating. Maybe yours moves extra fast until they meet and merge in the center of our circle. Each of these golden spheres of light, they do not need to figure out how to come together, how to connect, because they recognize each other as another aspect of divine energy. And they just simply meld, blend, merge to become an even larger sphere of golden light. And this sphere is expanding again with every breath. You're still breathing in this golden light, and you're still filling that sphere that is your heart light. And so this sphere is continuing to expand so that it is now larger than your room, your home, your town, your neighborhood, your city, your country, your continent, until it is around the entire earth. It is holding the earth inside this sphere of your heart light, our heart light. I invite you just to be and witness this, and to feel whatever you feel in this experience right now. With your every breath, where every beat of your heart, notice that this sphere is also pulsing, responding to the rhythm of breath and life moving through you, as you, and in you. You are a part of it, and it is a part of you. And it encompasses the entire planet. And now notice this magnificent being of light. You may see them in angel form, but they may come to you in any kind of shape or size that you can imagine. And this is a being who has come to facilitate and assist us with this transmission today. So there's first an acknowledgement and a thank you for you being here, for being a part of this, for contributing to this sphere of golden light around the entire planet, a living, breathing energy. And this being, I do see, I'll say her as an angel. Her wings are wrapped around this golden sphere of light that holds the planet. And as her wings connect with this golden sphere, there is a connection made from this angelic being to your heart light, to you. And there's a recognition that she is not separate to you. She is a manifestation of your whole self, who has come to assist in this process today, this transmission. So just for a moment, just allow yourself to connect, to acknowledge this part of your whole self who is present here in this particular form. Just with this reconnection, the transmission has already begun. A flow of energy that moves from the sphere around the planet all the way back to your own heart. For none of us are separate from each other. Not just humans, but the animals, the land, all the different nations of creations or creatures, the horse nation, the whale nation, the tree nation, the dog nation, the feline nation, the fish nation, the bird nation, the insects and the butterfly nations. And then all the aspects of the earth, especially the ones that you are very drawn to, a particular space, a particular place. The woods, the forests, the valley, the meadows, the coast, the lake, the beach, the mountaintops. Wherever you feel really drawn or connected, know that these two are other aspects of the divine and of your whole self. So the angel that is connecting to this golden sphere is wanting to share that she does not come alone, and that there are many beings who have come to support and gather with us today in this transmission. And that if you were to notice above her own head, there is a beautiful sphere of golden light that is pouring through her entire system, through her crown, through her energy body, all the way through to the very tips of her wings that hold that golden sphere around the planet. And that she too is connected directly to source divine intelligence, just as you are. That we are fractals or holograms of the divine in different shapes and forms, but we all carry that same source within us. And now there is a gentle hum that is beginning, a beginning of a harmony that each of those who have gathered around us today, around the angel, including the angel herself, your whole self, are beginning to sing, to hum, to emanate a particular frequency that they are being called to emanate. Is not just one note or one vibration. There's a myriad of frequencies that are playing through each of these beings. And even the golden sphere around the planet is now emitting a frequency. There's a divine choir, a symphony of sacred source energies that are harmonizing in this particular powerful attunement that the sphere is also a part of, but it is also now absorbing, transmitting all these beautiful frequencies from those around us, around the planet. And it is bringing that into the Earth's atmosphere. Just you might even notice or imagine, I'm getting a sense of kind of moving through this. The golden sphere has a viscosity to it, and it, as these sounds, they don't get muffled as they move through it. They get clearer, sharper, more harmonious. Just by moving through that beautiful heart light that you have brought today. And so now it is now entering the Earth's atmosphere. And there's I'm getting some of the golden light is naturally shimmering around the Earth's atmosphere. A reflection of the frequencies, the vibrations. That are being harmonized. A cosmic attunement being directed specifically or blessed or gifted to the earth right now. And just notice your breath and be aware that with every inhale, this beautiful attunement, I'm seeing like this, like a light, a fuzziness, a sparkly energy. It comes in, is drawn into the earth with every inhale. With every exhale, it expands and softens and integrates into the atmosphere. And then with your next inhale, it draws in closer and closer to the earth's surface. And your next exhale, it gently dissipates. So it's like the ebb and flow of ocean waves on the shore. But the tide is coming in. And so with every wave, the energy comes in closer and closer to the earth's surface. And just be with your breath and whatever impressions or sensations or visuals that you might have as this beautiful tide of cosmic harmony, this attunement just gently moves closer and closer to the earth. Notice that it's now entering any clouds, moving through the atmosphere. Perhaps there are places around the earth where the clouds can now begin to form with this additional energy that's coming in, to be a gentle rain that falls on the surface of the earth, on the faces of her peoples, of all the nations, of all the beings who call earth their home at this time. And just imagine this beautiful frequency, this attunement of wholeness, of peace, of harmony, of source light intelligence, just gently coming into the air around your neighborhood, your home, the room that you're in right now. And it is here, and you just get to breathe it in. And as you do, and you're breathing this in and breathing it out, remember that with every breath, you are connected to that beautiful sphere of light around the entire earth. And so the sphere and you and all that is now moving in this beautiful rhythm, this divine interchange, breathing in the light, breathing out the light, breathing in the wholeness, breathing out your wholeness, breathing in harmony, breathing out harmony, breathing in the remembrance that we are each the ocean of the divine, and breathing out that sense of connection, oneness, and breathing in the peace that comes from remembering that you are already whole, and breathing out peace, not just into your own energy field, but your room, your home, your community, your country, your continent, your planet, and beyond. There is harmonic coming through from the spheres of the cosmos that's being transmitted all the way through into you right now. And the truth is that there is no separation between you and all that is. It may look like your fingernail or your eyelash or your arm. It may look like a loved one, a furry one, a feathered one. It may look like a tree, an eagle, a robin, a butterfly. It may look like the ocean, a river, a stream, a mountain, a forest, a plain. But it is all simply another aspect of the divine, another aspect of the wholeness that you are, in a different frequency, different density, a different form perhaps, but no less divine. And that angel who is still holding the golden sphere around the planet, she represents your wholeness. She is your wholeness, simply in a different form, a different shape, a different density. And all those beings who are also part of this beautiful symphony of sound and light, they too are simply aspects of you. Just take a moment here to feel and notice whatever you're noticing. And know that simply by being here, present, consciously participating in this transmission today, you have contributed to the remembrance of wholeness for the entire planet. And just imagine that with your next inhale, that beautiful sphere around the entire planet begins to draw in closer. With every exhale, it continues to pull in closer. And just notice that that sphere is beginning to condense and move fully into the Earth's atmosphere. Just with every inhale and exhale, you're drawing it in closer and closer, allowing it to be fully enlaced or embedded, integrated into the atmosphere of the Earth, the air that we all share and breathe, the light that shines through each day and is reflected at night through the moon, and is reflected through your eyes, through your heart. And that golden sphere is condensing and condensing, and it's now merging with that beautiful golden sphere in the center of our circle here today. And perhaps you will also notice a sound, particular frequencies, a beautiful harmony that is playing as these two spheres interconnect and weave together, becoming one. And there is a pillar of light moving from the sphere that moves up, out into the atmosphere and down, down into the center of the earth. And this pillar of light is being now anchored and fully activated. And this will be in place. Let's see. There is no time limit. This is now a pillar of light that is now here to assist with the remembrance of wholeness on this planet, of oneness, of the love and the light that we already are. And it is not just about us as humans, but all creation, which includes Mother Earth and what we consider the galaxies or the multiverses around us. This is to anchor in the wholeness, the oneness, the unity in divine union. So that pillar of light will remain. And now it is time for you to just tune into that central golden sphere in the middle of our group. And just call back your own heart light, the sphere that merged in the beginning of this process, it is now time for you to bring that back just with your breath. Bring it back into your energy field and into your heart space. And do it at your own time, your own space, your own pace, until it sits and nestles back into your heart center. I'll just give you some silence while you complete that. And know that your heart light sphere was infused with all that was made available today, all the connections, all the harmonics, the angel of world peace, who is actually your whole self in a different form. All of that is now infused in your own heart. And with every breath you take for the rest of this day, that light will gently merge with your whole being, physically, mentally, emotionally, etherically, your electromagnetic field. A very gentle assimilation and integration. And now I'm sensing the angel of world peace, all those beings of light who came to assist this process today, including from other galaxies, dimensions, other times, and your whole self are here to share these words. We come from love. We are love. We are already loved. We love the one we are. And if you would like to join me in repeating that, you may, or you can just simply allow these words to settle in and ripple around you in the air around you and breathe them in. We come from love. We are love. We are already loved. We love the one we are. We come from love. We are love. We are already loved. We love the one we are. Just allowing all that you have received, all that you have given, all that has been shared here today with you, through you, as you and for you. So gently integrate with your breath as your body assimilates throughout the rest of this day. And just noticing all those beings who gathered around us today, just gently bowing. They're bowing to you for being here, for your presence, for the gift of your essence on this planet at this time. You are not alone. We are with you. and you are with us. May the results of this attunement exceed anything you or I could ever hope for, wish for, dream of, pray for, or ever even imagine. And so it is. I will recommend that you ensure that you are hydrated today, perhaps before you take your next sips of water or whatever you're drinking, just to ask that water, just imagine that energy that we've all been in, that we're in right now, that it's also in the water, and that you can bless the water, but then you can bring it in and let it bless you from the inside out. And yeah, extra hydration today feels important. And so with that, I want to thank you for joining me, for being a part of this, for literally around the world. And for those of you who are joining us through the replay, thank you for allowing this energy to be embodied and brought in and integrated throughout the entire planet. And I'm seeing us all as, I had this image yesterday, I'm seeing each of us, wherever we happen to be geographically, as a pinpoint of such a bright white light. And just what I'm seeing is that if you've got a picture of the globe with these little pinpricks of light, those pinpricks are expanding and multiplying, and it's going to be soon. I won't see the planet with the continents and the clouds like we normally see. It will be just this beautiful silvery bright sphere. So that is what you transmitted today. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. And with that, I will close. Namaste.